This recording is my happiness and my uh, one more moment from yesterday when my sister came to visit from Belgrade to see us all and to visit grandma. And she is a beautiful young woman who recently finished a very hard university. She always had, during the elementary school, high school, and later best grades. She's naturally very, very wise, intelligent. I mean, it's in our blood. Joke aside, I literally couldn't return to my senses 15 minutes when she told me yesterday that she is working for a while now, more than 6 months, makeup, and she's really, really, really great in her passion. She even had, I watched her profile, she even had some models who work for some famous agency. I'm not sure which agency is, because I was literally flattered, first of all, that she shared that with me. She said that she kept it for herself for a while because she was afraid that she will be judged. I mean, I see that my aunt and her mother isn't currently happy with her decision, but I know that she will change her mind. I was so happy, literally so happy, because I never like to have impact on decisions that people close to me make. I can, if they ask, only if they ask, say what I think about certain things, but I will never say do this or do that. I always let that to person decide on its own. My happiness when I heard that she follows her passion currently. I mean, everything can change and she can make some other decisions some time from now. But I'm so happy that she follows her passion, that I even have some inner gut feeling that she will probably stay in that passion of her own, no matter that she have finished hard university and that she can literally choose where she wants to work 9 to 5. I mean, here isn't 9 to 5, here is 7 to 60 p.m. Nevertheless, you get the point. I simply felt that she is like me and that she have that loyalty to her inner calling, and I got the proof for it yesterday. I mean, she's awesome. She, even though she is at the beginnings, she, when you see someone who is born to do something, that's she with makeup. She also has a great personality. I'm not somebody who could do that kind of work with people because I don't have that kind of patience as she does with people. She is literally a person in which presence you melt. She is like you are in calm waters. And while she was saying me about what she's doing and how it's going, I saw the look on her mother's face and my aunt's face, like not so approving. But times are changing, and the more and more people wake up to their passion. I told her that a few weeks ago. Saw awesome video where uh, Deepak Chopra said that he had many times people who are literally for years and years unhappy with what they're doing, and as soon as they find courage to step out from what's acceptable and what's for years and years something that's preferable, they literally live a fairy tale on earth. He was speaking about some woman who worked in some, I don't know, corporative job, and she was very successful even there, but she wasn't happy. And she told him that I'm not happy for a long period of time. I feel that I'm here stuck. And he asked her, what's your passion? She said that she is most in the flow and she's most happy when she's cooking. And that's her passion. So he told her to find a way to express herself through her passion. So what this woman did is that she worked side job in some restaurants, and after a while she quit that corporative job, and she now is owner of, I think, several great restaurants. I think that he said they're in New York, or never mind where they are. She followed her passion, and that's why he always said, pursue excellence, ignore success. Because when you're excellent in your lane and when you love what you do, first of all, that feels like you are never working, because you are energized and you are constantly motivated to improve yourself, to upgrade, to it feels like you are doing some hobby that you adore while you're actually working. So that's why it is important to be loyal to your passion and to your destination, even in those moments, especially at the beginnings where it seems like there's no improvement, or that improvement isn't outcome that is desired from your part. Just be patient and just be loyal to your destination. And there are many other examples where people literally, that's that term when they say for somebody that he's in his zone. What's zone? Zone is flow, meaning you are doing something best with less effort. So if you haven't figured out yet what's that for you, that thing that you're doing the best with least effort is your highest purpose and is your greatest passion. So as I said in previous video, rest your soul, your journey is your purpose. Never be hard on yourself and measure your beginnings with some people's middle journey. Always be gentle and kind to yourself, because if you aren't, nobody ever will. And it's interesting how people always feel and know what you feel about yourself. So that's why being confident is so important, because confident people, they exude different kind of energy. Everyone loves to be around confident people. Nobody enjoys in presence of people who shrink themselves, who are always in some kind of worry, expecting all kinds of negative results. So, I mean, this life and everything in it is so beautifully and perfectly organized, uh, exactly for that reason that we are so different, but the core and the essence of every single one of us is the same. I mean, every living person wants the same. They want health for themselves and for their families. They want to enjoy and all the best that life has to offer. And more or less, every person have similar desires at its core. So I think that our purpose is to uplift and be there for each other, even though completely opposite is served as something that's how it should be. Don't buy into that BS. As I said, even though kind and good things that you're working for specific people, even if they are not reciprocating that to you, life will find the way to bring that good of you uh, through some other sources, and what's the best part, multiplied. So everything that I read, everything that I heard, all the questions that I asked, uh, some great wizards, scientists, sages, mad scientists who are my favorite, everything that I asked and everything that I've learned so far can be summed up in one word. That one word is love. Always come from a place of love. Whenever you are in doubt how to react or what to do, uh, even though it seems like you shouldn't come from a place of love, always come from a place of love. It will be multiplied and it will be brought back to you, if not many times, and usually it's not from those for whom you are doing something, meaning doing and coming and giving from a place of unconditional love, but all-seeing eye and the most important bank that's somewhere in the universe seems to always take notes, and always what was good and you did is written somewhere, and at the moments when you need to be most uplifted and when you need most love, hugs, support, and light, it will be brought back to you, as I said, from some other source or sources multiplied. If you are now feeling unmotivated, especially if you are after 40, because I saw here statistics that most of you who are watching and listening is there somewhere from uh, late 30s and 40s and 50s, so we're approximately there. Always know that if you are not always motivated, that's not something to brag about, because after 40s there is some part also in psychology, I think that Carl Gustav Jung explained it, where literally after that, so to speak, spiritual awakening, through which most of the people come, either through shadow work or through some challenging experiences, but nevertheless, most of the people went through that after 40s, and there is certain period of time where you feel like nothing matters, like everything is useless. Let's say it's hard for you to find meaning, to lift yourself up, to always and most of the time, let's say, be inspired, to be in a state where you are connected to your spark, which have tendency to be shaken after all these experiences. So what's important for you is to, at that period of time, be gentle with yourself and have compassion and kindness for yourself, because you need it at this period the most. And after that, the spark will come in a form of, literally, how the saying goes, that weapon that shoots fire. Never mind, but your spark will be literally huge fire. Just as I said, stay loyal and stay faithful and committed to your journey. Uh, you will see that the best magic is that nothing uh, much will be changed from what you are in essence. So it will more or less from external everything look the same. You will live the same life, you will be you, but you will have that power as a reward for you not giving up where you were going through darkness. uh, my blessings and my power and my I am strong came as a reward for me being very, very brave, very, very courageous. I mean, I saw my friend yesterday. Uh, he's very successful and he has his private business. He works with all kinds of stores, and but he's so funny. He is literally zero brave. And we were speaking and he said that he's making a home in his village where his parents were born. He said that he saw few snakes and he ran away. He couldn't come back for a few days to continue with the work. And I laughed so hard because many times I forget how brave I am until I hear my male friends speak about some experiences that were terrified and frightening and scary, very scary for them. And I just recall, I mean, I was also scared when I saw my snake a few days ago, but I wasn't terrified not to walk again through my backyard or something like that. And I'm more than sure, and I'm 100% now certain that all my blessings that I live now, and I will live as long as I breathe, are a reward and are coming to me as a result of me being very, very courageous and brave. So I never was scared to take risks. I was never scared that I won't be taken care of. I always knew that even when I make mistakes, they are for my highest good. Even that might not be something that I can figure out now. So life is to be lived. And I also remember how uh, grateful and thankful I was when I saw the interview with one of actors. I mean, I can recall his face now, but I'm not sure what his name is. That's not even important. The message is important. And that host asked him, when your life comes to end, would you regret something? And I expected everything, just I never expected that answer. He said the only regret that I would have at the end of my life would be that if I wasn't used enough. Imagine that. Most of people are terrified and frightened not to be used from their family members, from their partners, from their colleagues, from this or that. And this wise man said that the only regret that I would have at the end of my life would be that I wasn't used enough. Meaning, life lived, not fully experienced, is useless. And I mean it. Even the hardest moments in my life, literally facing death 2 times, going through disease, many other hard things that I'm yet not ready about to speak about, but I know I will. I mean, there were all kinds of abuse and something that was really, really hard to deal with at the moment that it was happening. But I never felt, even though I was the victim in those moments, that wasn't once, that was many times, but I never felt victimized. I literally never counted how many times I was knocked down. I was always focused on how many times will I be able to pick myself up and to firmly stand on the ground again. So uh, I'm not here to say that there aren't challenging moments. Of course they are, but they are not there for you to suffer. They are there to move you into action. So that's what happened to me. I think that this movement never would be even, I don't know, I think that I would never get the idea to share something if I weren't, I now know, blessed with all those hard, yes, they were hard moments and experiences and everything else, but my strength and my light and my willingness and me ignoring, I think that what helped me the most was literally me ignoring what was happening at the time. Uh, in certain way, it was easy to ignore it because I couldn't believe uh, that those kinds of things could ever happen to me, because that's something literal, and that helped me to be someone who literally ignoring all those experiences in order to be for me more easy to cope with them. And but I never went to addictions, I never went to victim mentality. Yes, there were many times when I cried, when I literally was in conversation with big guy from the sky. Why? Did I make some mistakes that were results for me experiencing this? It was probably a reflection of my inner world then. That's 100% true. There might be also some generational curses or traumas. I didn't go so far to explore that, but I also believe in those things. Uh, and whenever I affirmed or asked with and talked with higher power, I always kind of had answer in a form of patience, or you will see, or there is in every situation something behind, and there is greater good behind everything. That was the main message when I had the darkest moment, which was sent to me from above, and I holded on to that. I knew that there will come moments where I will literally be completely aware why I had to go through those situations. And I now know, I mean, I'm literally so powerful, and I know that I can't even uh, think that that power is just my power. No, I'm always, and I will always be, and I always was, just powered by the infinite intelligence. I mean, just when you have that connection, and when you have uh, that strong relationship with higher power, literally nothing else from this physical world you don't need. You're always guided, you're always protected, you're always safe. You always know in every moment which decision or path to make and take. So that's why I will always continue to remind you that the most important relationship you have, and you will ever have is your relationship with infinite intelligence, with higher power, source, God, universe, call it as you want, but just don't BS like you're the most powerful and you created you. No, bro. There is something behind the scenes, and many times I think that uh, this reality or life that we are living might be just a dream, and that we'll wake up into something else when we actually go to sleep or whatnot. That's why we have many times guidance in dreams and so on and so forth. So never underestimate the scenery behind the curtains. Be always willing to explore and to learn, and most of all to have faith and to step out of the ego identity that you're the one who knows the best. No, you're not. There's something that created you, me, entire world, and everything that exists. Always rely upon that. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And whenever I have something that motivates, or whenever I, through my exploration, find something that I think that would be useful for your journey, I will continue to share it. Once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for more and more beautiful comments. It's such a beautiful feeling when I read, let's say, comment. This was something I needed at this moment. So that's the most beautiful feeling, because I know how I felt and how even literally few words or one sentence at those moments when I needed them the most helped me to continue to nourish my spark. Thank you for being here, and talk to you soon.